Hello everyone, it's me again. So today we're going to look at an Nendoroid that I'm kind of curious about how it kind of works and functions because it's a little bit different than the regular Nendoroid, or at least it looks like it's going to be. And it's actually one of my favorite characters from this particular franchise, or he has become one of my favorite characters. But that is none other than Nendoroid 2450 15 Senshi from Delicious in Dungeon. I'm super curious to see how he turns out as far as because I think he only has one alternate faceplate. I don't know how the faceplate works because as you can see he's a little bit different as far as the look is concerned. The box basically follows suit with the other delicious in dungeon Nendoroids, where you have the dark red color, and then you have this embroidery on the actual window, which we're not going to get windows anymore. I actually saw a video or two videos of the new Taiga Nendoroid, and she has the new box, and I'm kind of not a big fan of those, but I don't think anybody is really, to be completely honest. But we'll see over time, if it actually does better as far as the keeping things safe, or if it's just going to be a whole hot mess. I think the summer is really where it's going to tail, just because of the heat. But yeah, anyways, back to the subject at hand. It does have, it's actually the same design all the way around, which most Nendoroids don't do. But yeah, you get a good view of this guy. I did get him from Amyami, so I didn't get the pre-order bonus. I forgot, I think the pre-order bonus was a mushroom or something. But the pre-order bonuses for these haven't been oh, amazing, I have to get them. But yeah. Anyways, we're going to open this fella up and see all the parts he comes with. And here we are. Here is the actual Nendoroid. Right here is the Nendoroid itself. You have, it looks like two different. This is the pot with the food in it, and I think this is just bread. It looks like maybe. I wonder if you can pull that out and put that in there. That's my guess, but I could be wrong. You do have some food with some chopsticks with the bent arms. Here is the alternate faceplate, which it's kind of funny that the faceplate is the smallest little thing ever. That's kind of wild. I kind of wish that they had more than just that, but I can kind of understand. But then again, Senshi is my favorite. I did battle with getting this Nendoroid for a while, just because of the two, but he like I said, he's one of my favorite characters in the show, so I felt like I had to get him. And then you get, because this fella is thick, you get the other two arms in a separate blister packaging that's taped with the base. And it looks like, to me, okay, maybe not. I was about to say it looked kind of like the screws on this arm looked smaller. But no, it's the same old style, because they are coming out with new base styles, that the base is going to be thinner, have less holes in it, and then I do like the fact that the arm is going to come with smaller joints, so it's not going to be as large, and that's really going to help out with long hair Nendoroids, because I actually think I think it was Fern. I switched out hers for another one because hers was just rubbing, it was making a mark on the back of her hair just because it was just so tight. So I like the fact that they're making the joints of the stand arm smaller. But yeah, anyways, this is what it comes with. Oh yeah, he does come with a knife and a ladle, which actually was a pre-order bonus for Marcel, which is kind of dumb. They basically were like, okay, we're just gonna give you one of these for the other figure too as the pre-order bonus. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and open them up and put them in a couple of places. Be right back. So here he is in his first pose, and I did something just real simple just to kind of get him out of the box. This is actually how he comes straight out of the box. He only has one holding hand. He actually comes with this holding hand right out of the box. So he can only hold like the knife or the ladle. He can't hold both. I love the fact that this Nendoroid can stand on his own. Like his feet are big enough, and his helmet, his head is actually like more proportionate than most Nendoroids. So he doesn't like want to tumble over. So I really love that fact about this guy. Like I loved Senshi anyway, but like this makes me love him even more. The neck joint, there's actually a neck joint at the top, like where his head is actually. His beard and his hair are actually like attached to the body, which is a little different. I really kind of wish that at least the peg would have been like the inside of the peg would have been the same color as his hair. And I mean, I probably could do that perhaps to make it more inconspicuous, because if I can go without using a stand, unless it's like a special stand, I'd rather just prefer not to use a stand. It takes up less space, especially for somebody who has so many Nendoroids. Anyways, I also like how the finish on the helmet is different from the rest of the body. And the same finish is on the ankles as well. I wish they had done the same shiny for this part right here. It's a little on the shiny side, but not near as much as the helmet and the ankle armor, I guess you would call it. But yeah, like I'm really liking him actually. And it looks like it's real easy to swap out the alternate face that you get. Anyways, I did discover that I was correct in the you could switch out the regular food for the bread. I wonder if it shows it on here. Yes, it shows it right there. So yeah, there is also that. But yeah, and I do believe the bent arms that come in the packaging are the ones to hold that the skillet. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put him in another pose. I'll be right back. Okay, and here he is in his next pose, and I think this is adorable. Now I will say that the head did give me a little bit of trouble getting him off, so I did remove the neck joint because I just wanted to make sure I didn't damage anything. And it did kind of like give me like a little bit of jump scare because I did have to like get it out. So I mean, it may be good to kind of like maybe put a little heat under there, like if you have a hairdryer or something. But it should be fine. I would say that perhaps over time that it could switching it back and forth could like cause some paint transfer or damage being done to either this part of the helmet or his mustache himself. That's what I was afraid of, that it was going to mess up the mustache, but it didn't seem to do that. Actually, I'm not for sure if the mustache may be just brown colored plastic itself. Anyway, it didn't do any damage. It just kind of scared me. But I think if I switch it back, which I'm going to try switching it back, or I may try switching it back just to see if it's difficult the second time around. Because sometimes it's just because it's factory sealed that it's a little bit difficult the first time, but after that it's easy peasy. But yeah, this is super cute. It's him eating and using the chopsticks. I think that's super cute. But I'm thinking about displaying him holding the bread. But anyways, I also wanted to try that out, even though we don't have another faceplate. I was going to try that out. The other thing I really like about this guy is he's very, in his design and his build, he's very simplistic. So everything is on regular pegs. Like the only ball joint you have is right under the neck. Everything else is straight up pegs. And I guess because the pegs are like thick as well, like it feels very sturdy. And I don't know, I just really like it. Like, I'm surprised that I like him this much. Like, I knew I loved the character, but I didn't. The Nendoroid, I was kind of like, I don't know. It's a little bit on the different side, and he only comes with one faceplate. Like, I just don't know. But I am so glad I decided to pick him up. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put him in his final pose for the evening. Be right back. Okay, I hate to report this, but this is a big issue, at least with me. Like, okay, so if you want to put him in this pose, do not do any other pose before you do this. I don't know if it was the eating arms or if these arms are just the holes are too big. But right now it's just staying on basically because they're side by side. If you see there's a gap starting to form right there. If I take, let's just see, like any slight movement, the arms fall off. Let me just do this real quick. So see, like the arms are very, very loose when going in there. Like they don't stay on for anything. And this one's even worse. Like you turn it a minor shake and the arms come off. They don't stay in. There's a big gap. I don't know if I'm going to contact them about it because these kind of things, it's hard to kind of like tell them. And they've been kind of a little bit more policey lately, but look at that. Like his arms need to kind of like, these arms need to stay in better than that. Like, I just don't know. I may use some, like if I'm going to pose them like this, I may use some like sticky tack or something, but this really disheartening. So anyways, moral of the story, if you're wanting to do the pose with the bread or the other food in the pan, do not do any other. I'm wondering if, let's see. Yeah, like these are like the pegs are just smaller. That's wild. The pegs on these are smaller, y'all. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but like the pegs, even the pegs for the default arms are thicker. I wonder if and see, this is an issue I have with them as well. Like the pegs all need to be like the same girth size. I think these are even bigger than the default ones. Like, yeah. Let me see. Okay, that's that one. Let's look at this. Like, I think these are about this. These two are about the same size. About the same size. These pegs are smaller. The pegs for these are much, much smaller. So that's kind of an issue for me. Yeah. So, if you get this Nendoroid, I guess let me know. Like if you get this Nendoroid and you try this one first, or the pose for the bread or the food first, and it gives you, it doesn't give you any problems, then it's one thing. But let me know if it still gives you problems where it's like everything's kind of like falling out and yeah, like, yeah, that kind of disturbs me because I really did want to do the bread one, but I guess I may just do the eating pose because I think the eating pose was cute. But yeah, that's kind of really disheartening. Other than that, he's a great Nendoroid, but like I said, I swear these pegs, the default ones and the eating ones are thicker than these. I just think that's wild. Anyways, I guess let me know what you think about this Nendoroid. I liked him other than this part. I may actually like see if I could take the bent arms and see if I can get him to hold the pan that way. but I don't know if his arms will be far enough out. But I can try it. Anyways, if you like this kind of stuff, leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what other, I guess I was about to say the only other character I can think of for Delicious in Dungeon that I really want to see, it's Itsumi. I really want to see her get made. I'm guessing that'll probably come out in season 2, or while season 2 is airing, or at least go up for pre-order. I also really want to see them to go ahead and show us prototypes of Studio Trigger, from Studio Trigger, Kill la Kill, the transformed version of both Ryuko and Satsuki. I really want to see that, because I'm definitely getting Satsuki regardless, but I really want to see both of them. But anyways, y'all have a great one. I'll see you next time. Later.